Hi, what's up YouTube? In today's video we're going to be talking about how to paint a rusted door. So this door right here is not too bad. The rust hasn't gone through the whole metal part of the door, so the integrity is still good. This is what the door looked like up close up when it was rusted, and this is what it looks like afterwards. It's nicely painted and it took a lot of preparation, but I got the job done. If you want to check out what it took to get this job done, I left everything in the description below in detail, so check that out. But today's quick video is just going to be a little overview of what it took to get this job done. Okay, let's get right into it. So when it comes to painting a rusted door, the most important thing that you're going to need is some really good paint. So I highly recommend the BEHR Premium Plus Ultra Paint. This actually has stain blocking properties to it, so you can have the paint and primer all in one. And this is actually the product code 9850 Ultra Pure White. The next most critical step is to get rid of the rust. So I highly recommend a vapor rust. If you're going to check this product out, the only place I could find it was online, and I'll leave the link in the description below for it. It's really important to get rid of the rust because if you don't get rid of the rust, then you're only hiding it and it's going to come through your new paint job, and you don't want that. A vapor rust works so good that I actually use it around my household and on my automotive parts. So you can see this is some dirty, rusted brake hardware, and I actually cleaned it off with the vapor rust and it cleaned it up really, really nicely. So the best way to get rid of rust on your door is to find a nice scraper and get some low grit to high grit sandpaper and then use the vapor rust to wipe everything down. And once everything's nicely prepped, then you're ready to paint. If for some reason you have a lot of residue on your door, you can use some acetone and just wipe down any kind of residue or remnants of dirt. When it comes to applying your paint, just make sure you go to your local hardware store and look for a nice bundle kit. If you can find one that has a nice flat brush or angled brush and a 3-inch and 9-inch roller, that'll be plenty. And whenever you apply the paint, just make sure that you just put enough on there just so you can have an even surface and you don't have any runnage or dripping going on. When it comes to painting technique, it really varies from person to person and everyone has their own tricks of the trade. But basically what worked for me was I like to use a flat brush or angled brush to get into the areas that are very, very tight. And I do about 2 coats of that with the BEHR paint. Then I like to go back in there with a 3-inch or 9-inch roller, and basically I let it dry in between each coat, but every time I paint it, out of the 3 times, I go in a different direction. Again, I highly recommend BEHR paint because it really has some awesome features to it, like the stain blocking technology and the paint and primer in one. But one main reason why I love this paint is because you have to just paint maybe 1 or 2 coats and it gets the job done. It'll cover up your previous old paint, it'll go over rust, stains, and everything else. Now, if you ever experience using cheap paint, you'll understand that you can't cover up a stain or old paint job like in 1 or 2 coats. You'll have to use like 5 or 6 coats, and you're spending more time, money, and paint to get the job done. So just do it right the first time and get you some really nice paint like BEHR paint or even marquee paint. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these quick tips on how to paint a door white that's rusted. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, comment below if you have any questions, subscribe, and share the video. And as always, thank you all for watching. To all my amazing viewers out there, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can stay tuned for the newest content that I upload.